Here's my JDM Integra, but real quick, just gonna be doing a slave cylinder replacement along with a clutch master cylinder, and tomorrow I'm actually gonna be doing the brake master cylinder, my bad. But yeah, let's just get to it though. I got quite a bit of parts collecting here, but what I'm gonna be putting in today is gonna be the actual, like I said, the clutch master cylinder, and I have the clutch slave cylinder right here that I'm gonna go ahead and be installing today, or just go, replacing and shit. Cause fuck it. All right, well that shit would be boring if I showed you every bit of it, but basically you got two 12 mil bolts that actually mount it in, and on most B series, at least my B16, um, you'll have them right here. Hopefully that's a good ass angle, but it'll be mounted right down there. You see on those two mounting points. So, and then the fourth right here. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's it. But it's always good practice to put it next to each other, old and new part to make sure everything's right. And here, like I said, are the 12 mil mounting points all the same, and it's crazy because it's actually all held on like together using this grommet. But I still got to grease it in before I put it in. But new and old one. I actually ended up cleaning up the area with brake cleaner just because, might as well clean up the area while you're there and stuff like that. So I guess just a little tip. I actually have it mounted on just the one bolt right here. So it was able to tilt up a little bit so I could mount it in here, because if not, you're going to end up messing up the threads trying to line it up here. So I would recommend only having one bolt so it can tilt up, and then you just go ahead and line it up in here. So then the threads go in there evenly, because if not, you're going to, like I said, mess up these threads, and then you're going to have a bigger headache. But I already have the grease on there, and everything's all put up in there, so just got to tighten it up, and we should be good. But there we are, it's fully assembled and installed, all threaded in, and all ready to go, all greased up. It's all ready to go, yeah. But now I'm going to go ahead and do the clutch master cylinder. Let's get it. Alright, don't pay attention to that ugly spot, man, but it's actually recommended to leave all this put in because you got to take it off from the inside, but helps to have this mounted so you're able to take off that flange right there, and this helps a lot. I'll just let you know that. Alright, so in here you can see how it's going bad, but in here you actually got to take out a cotter pin that you can't see it, but there's you can kind of see it. You got to take that cotter pin out. Once it's out, you'll be able to slide that pin out, and honestly that's about the hardest part. Once we get that going, we can go ahead and take off the mounting bolts and replace it. This is the cotter pin I was telling you, not that, but this right here. It actually goes in this little hole, and basically goes in there and it's twisted up, and this goes in there, and I'm gonna put it in here, but this is the old one. You can definitely tell, it was time. But now we're just gonna go ahead and transfer the reservoir here, and install it again. Sometimes I heard you can adjust it, but this already looks, maybe you can loosen it, like twist it out, but it doesn't look too different, so that's good. And again, it's actually a good idea to get this flange threaded in before you mount it. You can see it's still a little loose, and you want that just because once it's fully tight in there, you won't be able to fully move it at that angle, and it's gonna cause you to again mess up these threads. So just a good idea to do that before. All right, so basically on the screw back here, you're able to adjust it for your play, but once you have it mounted right here, you're gonna want to basically, like I said, this one right here, you're gonna want to get it behind here. Might be a little, there we go, in there, move it into place around there, and boom, nuts in there. And right here I still got to bolt it in, which should pull it in the rest, but Now that it's in there, you'll push it in more and put that pin in there. Well, yeah, remember that piece right there where you could turn it and adjust it? I actually turned it the other way just so y'all could see how to put it in, but the pin's actually in there already. You can kind of see the other end right there, but that should be all good. We just need to put the actual mounting points and we should be all good right there. And there we go. Got a new slave cylinder and clutch master cylinder installed. Reservoir all in there. Cleaned it all up. So I'm not gonna put fluid in there yet because I still have to bleed the whole system. But once I get the actual, what's it called, brake master cylinder, the new one put in there, I'm gonna go ahead and bleed everything. And you can kind of see how it's like messing up my paint. That's why. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and remove this and warranty it out tomorrow. But yeah, that's about it, guys.